Welcome back to the Experiment Station. Consider this a bit of an epilogue to our first episode where we took the absolute cheapest camera we could find and completely tore it apart to transform it into a dedicated infrared camera. Now, I was looking through my gear recently and stumbled back across an old trail camera. I originally picked this thing up a while back to shoot some scary short films, mainly because of its built-in infrared floodlight. Unfortunately, that horror film project was cut short prematurely due to a bit of a situation involving an unidentified, possibly rabid creature. We don't need to get into the traumatic details of that today. The point is, the camera was sitting on a shelf collecting dust. But looking at it again, I realized something about how these trail cameras actually work mechanically. To shoot at night, the camera uses a light sensor. When it detects pitch darkness, it fires off its infrared LEDs and physically shifts its internal hot mirror, the filter that normally blocks infrared light, completely out of the optical path, so the sensor can absorb every bit of light available. That gave me an idea. If you cover the light sensor on the front while you're outside in broad daylight, the camera gets tricked into thinking it's pitch black. It immediately kicks on night mode and swings that hot mirror out of the way. Once that filter is gone, all you have to do is tape a small piece of exposed floppy disk film over the outside of the main lens. That floppy disk material acts as a pass filter. It blocks visible light while letting pure infrared pass through, as we covered in the previous video. Just like that, with zero disassembly, zero screwdrivers, and zero risk of ruining internal ribbon cables, you have a fully functional, surprisingly sharp dedicated infrared camera. Take a look at these shots! Honestly, the results from this converted trail cam blow my cheap Temu camera setup right out of the water. The contrast is cleaner, the dynamic range is far better, and the images have that classic, eerie infrared look where the foliage glows bright white under the sun. The best part? This is just another proof of concept showing that you can turn practically any camera into an infrared rig if you understand how the optics work. You don't need expensive donor gear either. You can routinely find these older trail cameras sitting in thrift stores for dirt cheap. You get a rugged, weather-sealed infrared camera for pennies, and you don't even have to open the casing to build it. Thank you for tuning in. If you want to help support the channel, my Ko-fi link is in the video description below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode of The Experiment Station. Yeah!